So I received a few questions about my kayak storage cart and my tackle cart. So I decided to put a quick video together just to show you a rough idea how I put them together and how I've got them set up. Stay tuned.
Whoa!
This is the tackle cart, and the basic construction is just out of 3/4 inch plywood, and it's got a couple 4-inch swivel casters on the bottom to make the cart mobile. It's set up right now so that I can get 19 rods around it. Just sort of drilled a couple shallow holes in the bottom to house the rod ends, keep them stable. Just a bunch of rod clips. Built a basic frame out of 1/2 inch copper, which I just soldered together and put that together, mounted it on with the rod clips, and holds the rods in place nicely. Like I say, it's just 3/4 inch plywood, a basic frame, basic cabinet, I guess you can say. The back panel is just white pegboard, and decided to use that, make things easy to store some baits, some line, whatever else. It's always changing, so the good thing about the pegboard, you can move things around and change it up as you see fit. When I bring the kayaks home, I take the Lowrance units off and I store it on top of the cart. I just fasten down a 1.5 inch ball. That's what I use on the cart to hold the ram mounts. That's the Lowrance Elite TI9, and I just throw the micro anchors on top. They stay on top here for storage. The anchor wizard just stays up here. Again, ram mount, that's the HGS Carbon 9. So it just keeps those organized and out of the way, not leaving them on the kayak to get bumped around or whatever else. Move around to the other side now. This side, just use some 1/2 inch plywood to make some shelves to organize some of my tackle. I just sort of fitted them to the size of the tackle boxes that I had. The lower section is just open right now, and I'll just throw my kayak covers in there. Haven't decided whether I'm gonna keep going with the shelves to keep more storage that way, or just leave it like that. Up here, some Savage gear. These are my larger baits for muskie. Got some my Shadzillas again for my muskie. Handlebars, bucktails. Bottom bouncer setups for walleye. Some hard baits with stilettos for muskie again. Just some mag lips and what have you. That's sort of my salmon and steelhead stuff. Some crankbaits and some jerk baits, suspended baits type thing. So just give me some way to organize it. The middle section, just got 3 compartments right now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna add a couple more shelves or whether I'll run with this, but again, just throw some of the tackle in there and what have you, some other gear. Lower section the same. Bottom section I'm keeping just some Scotty rod holders. Keep my ram mount, camera mounts and stuff down there sometimes too. This section just a couple storage carts, or actually I think there's a total of 3 or 4 in here put together. Picked up at Walmart. They were fairly cheap, so just gives me some drawers to keep some stuff in. More hide than organize. It could be a lot better organized, but just some of the hard baits, a bunch of camera junk, what have you. Started to semi-organize things. I had fishing line in there, but I started to move that out and put it on the pegboard. Soft baits, worms 5 inches and under. Got worms 6 inches and over there. Some swim baits and some creatures and tubes. So again, just your basic cabinet construction. 3/4 inch plywood. Didn't go with anything fancy. It's just to make the cart out of. Was gonna paint it. Haven't gotten to it yet. Not sure if I will or not. We'll see what next winter does. So that's the tackle storage cart. So I got a couple extra storage carts that I use to keep some of my other stuff in. Just some basic RAM stuff, Hobie mounts. These are all Hobie wiring stuff, and more camera junk. Some H-rail mounts. More Hobie parts and pieces. So I keep these, and they're on wheels, and they can be moved around in the garage wherever I want to put them, get them out of the way. This is the Kayak storage cart. It's made out of just a basic 2x4 frame. Not 100% sure on the dimensions, but I made it wide enough to accommodate a second kayak underneath the bottom here, so I can get my other kayak under there. Again, just using 3-inch PVC piping to rest the kayaks on. Just store my micro anchor spikes in the tubes. Convenient place to keep them. Again, I use the pegboard. This end, just put this an end piece here just to store. That's just a little panfish rod that I never use, and the anchor on the dive reel, the attack paddle. It rests on 6 4-inch casters, swivel casters. It makes it easy to move around the garage, in and out of the garage. Again, pegboard on this side, on the full side, just makes it easy to store baits and tackle. You can change it up as you go. I think I've moved things around about 20 times since I built it. The front side, I've left completely open and put anything on. When I slide the other PA in there with the seat and everything else, it can get under there a lot easier. Don't have to worry about that. This side, again, a little bit of pegboard on the bottom. These open sections here, I'm going to build 2 drawers on some slides to go in and out. There's enough room once that other kayak's in there to build a couple set of drawers that'll go in and out without problem. That was the plan, to do it over this winter, but I never did get to it. So at some point in time, maybe a rainy day, I'll start plugging away at it and build those and slide those in. I already got the drawer slides. Just gotta grab some material to make the drawers. I'll probably just use it to store some more tackle boxes. Give you a rough idea of the joints that I built for it. Just make them screwed and glued and lapped to give it a little bit more strength anyways. And this is my little mobile cart that I use to when I'm working on the kayaks, or sometimes I just unload it and throw it into the garage real quick this way instead of pulling out the other storage cart. But this one just makes it convenient when I'm working on the kayaks. Again, it's just a basic box made out of plywood, a couple small casters with some 3-inch PVC underneath. So that should cover my kayak cart and my tackle cart. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks for watching.